Recently we qualified 6 athletes for senior nationals and 1 athlete for Team USA. I've coached at national level meets before. I'm pretty comfortable. I feel like we're ready to go. Heading into it, I think it's going to be a fun week. We have somebody lifting every day. We have multiple athletes lifting every day. The guys and girls are both responded to training well, and I think that everybody's ready to put their best foot forward. I think our athletes are in a good spot. We have a few people who have been on the national stage before. We have some that are new to it, but they're all doing a good job responding well to the training. The programming for nationals has been extremely intense, and we don't train our athletes in this manner year-round because we don't feel like they can handle the volume that we're training. The majority of our athletes are on 2-a-day training for nationals. So they're doing only the lifts. We're basically 7 weeks out. They're only doing snatch, clean and jerk, and a squat. They might do a variation of the snatch, clean and jerk, and the squat, but really only those 3 movements. All the strength development, all the technique stuff is pretty much let go at this point in the training. They've got the technique that they have. It's really not going to get any better, and we're going to do the best with what they have now. If we want to make technical changes, that's something we'll do after nationals in August. The intensity level is high. In the off season, we're training around 78% of maximal loads. That's where the overwhelming majority of the work is done. Our scheduled reps in the off season above 90% are relatively light. They might do 4 or 5 reps above 90% in the entire week for the off-season training program. Leading up to nationals, the intensity is much higher, and the percentages and times that they hit the percentages much more frequent. They'll hit 85 or 90% twice in a day. And although that may seem like a lot, we do have methodologies and recovery tools for them at the lift lab to keep them training and not breaking down, not getting hurt. Also, leading up to nationals, we'll have the athletes on a 10-day taper. Allows for what we consider the super compensation, so by the time they get to that national meet, they'll be feeling fresh, ready to go. The number one advice I like to give to our lifters is just stay committed to your long-term goal. Weightlifting is not a sport where you're going to get really good at it overnight. It takes a lot of time to develop, and it takes a lot of time to go to the top end of the sport. Patience, consistency, and perseverance is probably the most important lesson that a weightlifter can learn.